The Joe Rogan Experience.
Comedy and magic together is a weird combination. When they have those shows at the Comedy and Magic Club, they'll have a magician do 15, then you do stand-up afterwards. It's real weird. It does it back, but people enjoy it. It's like a cool variety thing down there.
I could do it. I've seen guys, the magician guys, like, they don't get to go up, so they're just going around the parties just like...
Right.
Just like flipping cards and shit.
Right.
Them motherfuckers will suck all the women out of a fucking room.
With trickery?
Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, why do women like that kind of trickery?
They just want to be, I don't know, they just want to feel like,
They want to see some sorcery.
Yeah, some type of sorcery
Magic.
going on. Whenever they go, it's like, you see them like,
Fairy tales are real.
And that's when shit start disappearing and shit. I've been fucking David Blaine fucking took my watch off before.
Whoa, did he really?
Yeah, he do some crazy shit.
How did he
son.
take your watch off?
I don't know, man. He just did some David Blaine shit.
That makes me nervous.
This motherfucker regurgitated some frogs before.
It just makes me nervous that a guy would be so slick he would actually be able to take your watch off. I know they exist.
Yeah.
People, you said it. It happened to you. I know other people have said it happened to them.
He's done it.
It's
a team of them. It's always. I think it's a team of them.
I believe it, but I've never seen it. But I think there's levels to everything. If you get to some elite world champion, gold medalist in the Olympics level of watch picking, you know what I mean? Some dude just
and it's gone.
Yeah,
right.
Like you've seen dudes do shit with their hands when they move cards around, and it's fucking confusing. 'Cause their hands are so goddamn fast. Their dexterity when they're moving the decks together and doing that kind of shit. I mean, there's some dudes have control of their hands that's just off the charts. And if they're about picking watches,
they could get you.
They can get you.
You just made me look for my watch. I'm like, did you just pick my shit?
Have you ever been pickpocketed?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I've been robbed before, but never been pickpocketed.
But I think it's like...
What's this?
That's when he fucking David Blaine threw up the fucking frog.
Oh, where was the frog?
In his stomach.
Really? Yeah. Was the frog dead?
No, it was alive. He spit out 3 of them, son.
What kind of torture is that? He swallowed 3 dead frogs alive,
for that.
but they stayed in there. That's what's crazy.
However he did it, it freaked everybody out in that fucking room.
Bro, that takes balls to swallow a frog. Like, what happens if that thing has bacteria in it or some weird disease and it breaks down in your gut? What if you don't throw it up in time?
What if that motherfucker don't come back out?
Yeah.
And he just, until he run out of breath. Like, he just down there until he can't breathe anymore.
He's taking the guy's watch right there on the right.
Really?
Yeah, while he's shaking his hands, he just did it.
But how did he do it?
Let me
see that again.
He does in 10 seconds. He's already jiggling it right now. You can see him fucking with the strap.
And it's David Blaine.
See how he's fucking with the strap?
Yeah.
It's already off now. It's almost undone. Now it's gone.
Wow.
And I was paying attention to that.
Dude. That is impressive. The way he shook it.
And he got his watch.
And it seems like he did some sort of a magic trick with the cards, too.
I'm sure he might. That's the part of
that's what they're stunned by,
deception.
right?
Yeah. It's a misdirection for sure.
When people have that kind of hand control, stay the fuck away from them. That's a dangerous person.
Yeah, man, way too much.
What do you have time to practice deception at that level?
I don't want to get anything from David Blaine. That motherfucker just, he gave it back.
Bro, you heard Whitney Cummings' bit about magicians?
No.
She goes, they don't like women liars. That's why you never see women magicians. And I was like, oh, shit. She said that was one of those when someone says something, you go, oh, shit,
and
that's
you're like,
true.
Out the room. That's a good one.
Find me a fucking woman magician. There might be like 3 of them ever.
I don't think they exist.
The Women's Magicians Association of America is now outraged. I'm sure there's some women magicians, but you
know
consider,
what? We don't I don't even know any of them.
I don't know any of them. I know a bunch of male magicians, but maybe I'm a sexist piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't understand how no woman has broke the magician barrier.
Yeah, I think magic as like a Penn and Teller form or David Blaine form, I think it's an incredible art form that's very difficult for anybody. And if it's not in your culture, right? Like if there's not like a bunch of women magician guides and, mentors that could help you figure it out and it's probably weird for them. Like who the fuck, why?
They don't have too many examples.
Why aren't there a lot of female magicians? People like magic shows, right?
That's 100% right.
You ever go see Penn and Teller? It's a great show.
I haven't seen them live.
It's a fucking great show. It's
I believe
confusing.
it is. They're too professional. They've been doing it for a while.
Jamie, what do you think? Why do you think there's no female magicians? How many of them are there? Let's guess.
I just Googled famous female ones, and I have never heard of
Any of them?
The top 5 that came
Let me
up.
see what you got. Give me a top 5.
I have no idea. I don't even know where to
Okay,
start.
here we go. Faye Presto. She's probably going, I ain't never heard of you either, motherfucker. Misty Lee. Say that name.
Ninj Kai?
Ning Kai?
Ning Kai?
Ning Kai, maybe?
Ning Kai.
Kristen Johnson. Dorothy Dietrich. Dietrich? Okay. I don't know who those people are either.
I have
they're
no
real
idea.
Traditionally, the
successful.
assistants. I don't know if there's some problem with crossover from
Oh,
assistant to
like maybe if you have
top
you have
billing.
assistant, and she's like super hot. She's like, I want to do magic too. You're like, baby, I'm the magician. You're the assistant. Like, but I can fucking do it. I know how. You're like, but baby,
It's
listen.
nobody's paying attention.
And then after a while, she's hot and you're not, and he's just trying to keep her. And he's like, okay. Let's try something.
She can do it if she's a magician. She can make anything happen.
Maybe if you just taught me with like a little more patience, maybe I could do exactly what you're doing, but you're afraid. You're afraid that I'll be better than you. Is that what this says?
That's how she would be.
I picture her with fiery red hair, a tight waist, a big ass.
But I've really never, ever, that's so crazy. I've never seen a female magician
When
perform.
Whitney said that joke, I was howling. I was like,
That's
That's one of
crazy.
those ones where you're like, oh my God, how come nobody ever pointed that out before?
She caught it and she ran with it.
Oh, it's such a good point, too. That's why we don't like women liars. That's why you've never seen a female magician. Because everybody has to go, oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it?
There aren't any female magicians. Everybody has to go. It's one of those things where you hear it and you go, fuck, she's right.
She is right.
What other job is there where there's like no females?
This is not the reason why, but this is an interesting point. Someone
Okay.
asked this question in an article in 2013, and one person said the reason that some kids get into magic is because they got beat up. And so like, they had to find magic, and that's what led them to making friends. And like a lot of girls don't end up having that.
That
problem.
makes sense. I'm telling you, you'll get it. It's a chick magnet.
Right.
They
But
can. That's a really. I could really see that as something for a guy
This is
to
what I
build his
think.
confidence up with.
This is what we combine. There's not a lot of money in being like a fitness chick on Instagram, sticking your ass out. The market's kind of flooded, but you could separate yourself from the pack if you're a fitness chick who does magic. Magic with big tits and spandex. Come on, kids.
That could work.
That could work.
Yeah.
Magic in like the most revealing, ridiculous yoga outfit. Oh. Yeah. Barefoot.
That's crazy.
Barefoot.
Making shit disappear.
Bending over for no
Yo,
reason all the
There's a
time.
new-
Contortionist.
a rapper that's
Mark Macklemore says he's a magician now, releasing magic rap album. Good for him.
Yeah, I heard this the other day.
I like
No
that
one
guy.
done
Good for him.
He's a magician.
I bet he could do it. I
How's he
mean,
gonna have magic rap?
what can stop? Well, maybe he loved magic already. What can stop someone from being a magician? That's one of those gigs where like kind of anybody could do it.
What,
right?
magician?
Yeah. I mean, not anybody could do it well. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of skill to it. But I'm saying nothing's going to stop you from practicing. You could get a
Right.
book. You could take classes, right? You could buy a kit, right? People learn how to do magic. Nothing can stop you. First ever magic rap album. Interesting.
What do you think that could mean? Some sort of interactivity.
Anything he wants it to mean. He's crazy. He could do. Maybe it's just to get us to talk about it. Not us, but everybody. I mean,
That's what they want. Something
Yeah.
to talk about.
yeah, I mean, it's a good marketing move. He's a brilliant fella. He nailed it. We're all like, what? That's the move. You got to trick people these days.
Trick them into anything.
Just confuse them.